Hello, and welcome to this lecture, where I will show you how to analyze DNA matches on MyHeritage. My name is Daniel Horowitz, and I'm dedicated to genealogy since 1986. I was the teacher and study guide editor of the Family History Project, searching for my roots in Venezuela for 15 years. I was also a board member of the IAJGS for 10 years. I'm now involved in several crowdsourced digitization and transcription projects and hold a board level position at the Israel Genealogy Research Association. Since 2006, I'm working for MyHeritage, among other things, liaising with genealogy societies, bloggers, and media, as well as lecturing and attending conferences around the world. MyHeritage was founded in 2003 and since the beginning had the sole goal of connecting your past, your present, and your future with technology and features that empowers you to discover what makes you who you are.
By the time of this presentation, the MyHeritage platform has 50 million family trees, and this is actually how MyHeritage started, with family trees. We have 3.5 billion profiles in our database, and those trees are kept by 61 million users. We also have more than 13 billion historical records at your disposition in our database. We have 4.5 million DNA kits, all of them getting matches between themselves. They are also assigned to many of the 2,100 genetic groups that MyHeritage has. All this available in 42 languages, so people from all over the world are using MyHeritage. I'm pretty sure by now those numbers were increased significantly.
This gives us a global strength, which for sure makes us different from other companies. We also have some superior technology and try to be as friendly and approachable as we can. We have some exclusive databases to help you with your research as well. So what MyHeritage offers you? To start with, a basic free website or software. Technology like smart matches, record matches, DNA matches, or instant discoveries. We have people discoveries and photo discoveries for you. And also mobile technology to share and collaborate and allows you to take your research wherever you go. MyHeritage offers you also a free software, the MyHeritage Family Tree Builder, which you can download both for Mac and Windows, supports more than 40 languages, and it's packed with powerful premium features for you to go in deep on your genealogy research. You will find your DNA matches listed under the DNA menu in the MyHeritage website. Here, we will present you with a list of all the people that share DNA with you. On the top part, I hope you have more than 3 matches. I'm pretty sure that by now, you probably have thousands of them. And from this area, you will be able to filter and sort them to make it easier going over them. You can filter your matches by the tree details. If they have a theory of family relativity, smart matches, shared ancestral surnames and places, or even if the person has a family tree. You can also filter by relationship, and I will always suggest you to look first into those extended members, by the locations or the ethnicities that you are sharing with them. You can also sort your list by the shared DNA, the segments, the largest segment, or simply by the full name or the most recent matches you got. If you're looking for a specific individual, you can search over there for a first name and last name, and MyHeritage will show you only those matches related to your query. At any point in time, you will be able to export your list of matches and view it in other instances. For each match, MyHeritage will show you an estimated relationship, and this is based on the amount of DNA that you share with this person. In order to understand better how you are related, MyHeritage will show you a personalized graphic with your location in the tree and the possible locations for the other individual. It's up to you to analyze according to the information you manage where this person can be located. MyHeritage will also give you the details on the amount of DNA that you are sharing, either in percentage or centimorgans. And we will have literature, and we will have more information for you to study and learn about these parameters. You will see also a summary of the match, where MyHeritage is going to indicate you if there is a theory of relativity for your match, the ancestral surnames in common between you and the other person, the smart matches that both trees, the ancestral surnames that you may have in common with the other person, and this will depend if you and the other person have a family tree together with your DNA. If that is the case, we will be able to show you smart matches, individuals that are common to both of you, and the ancestral places that may be located in both family trees as well. MyHeritage has a feature that allows you to add notes to each of the matches. This will not only help you with logging your research, but also to make significant notes that you will be able to use in other features as well. Once you have saved a note, the balloon will become purple and very easy to identify among the list of matches. Once you have reviewed all the summary information, maybe it's time to contact your DNA match. And if you're lucky enough, not only him, the donor, but maybe also the administrator in charge of taking care of that DNA sample. So you will have two people to contact, and I will suggest you to do it with both. Okay, so now we're ready to deep dive into this Okay, so now we're ready to deep dive into this DNA match and understand better what I can learn from it. The first thing MyHeritage is going to show you is the theory of family relativity, in case you have one. This is the path that MyHeritage found connecting you to the DNA match. Now, this may not be sufficient, at least for me as a genealogist, because yes, it's beautiful to see how my mom is connected with his second cousin twice removed, but still, I want to know where MyHeritage took this information from. And we will give you all the details right here when you click the full theory, when you click the View Full Theory link. Now I understand better that MyHeritage leverage in all the family trees and records that it has in its database and went up through my tree until the point where it found a smart match between my tree and another tree, and then went through that tree into another record or another tree, and so on until it arrived to the DNA person until it arrived to the other person's match, until it got to the other person. Now, the path may be wrong because it's based in other people's family tree, but for sure, this is a DNA match and this is a relative of my mother. So all what I need to do is just contact the people in the middle and make sure that the information is correct. MyHeritage may have found different paths for this connection, so it's up to you to review them and learn as much as you can. The next section is going to be the smart matches. And again, this depends if you both have a family tree on MyHeritage. And this will definitely guide me from where the match may be coming, because if my tree and the other person's tree have the same individuals, chances are that is the branch that connect both of us. I will be able to see more relatives and more smart matches, but let's focus and let's keep scrolling down this long page to analyze this DNA match. The next section will be the shared ancestral surnames. And yes, this will not help me in particular with a common name like Cohen. But if you have a different surname, chances are that that is the connection between you and your DNA match. You will be able to see all the last names that you and the other person have in your trees, because sometimes a different match, because sometimes a name can ring bells and may not be registered in your tree. The next will be the ancestral places. And the next section will be the ancestral places. And this is also a lead where the matches may be from, because people back in the good old days didn't travel that much. So chances are that both you and your DNA match ancestors were living close by in the same area. Again, here you will be able to see the full list of places. Now just remember that you may record the place with the current name and the other person may use a different name, or they're moved across years. The next section is the shared DNA matches. And yes, this is a paid feature. But if you have a complete account or you have paid the one-time fee for the DNA features, you will be able to see all the shared DNA matches between you and the other person. This section is quite important because, as you can see in the screen, this is not only one match between you and another person, but all those people listed in this page are matching themselves. So as you see, my mother is there, meaning that all those people are related to me through my maternal side. It's now up to me to analyze which one of my grandparents from that side of my family gave the DNA. It's now up to me to analyze all the matches to be able to determine where is up to me now to analyze and determine the branch that all those people are related to me. Is now up to me to analyze all these matches to discover how we're all related. The next section is the pedigree chart, and this is also a paid feature, but it will allow you to see a little bit of the family tree of the other person. Again, The next section is the pedigree chart, and here you will be able to compare the family tree of the other person with your family tree. Remember, after all, we're looking for the common ancestor that gave the DNA to both of us. Then you can see the shared ethnicities between you and your DNA match. And finally, the chromosome browser, the segments, a visual representation of the segments you have in common with the other person. You can drill down and you can learn exactly the snippets and the pieces that you are sharing with the other person. This may lead you as well to discover how you are related. MyHeritage offers you wonderful features to share and collaborate with family members everywhere. Either from your computer or your mobile, you can edit your tree, you can work with photos, or you can simply share and treasure all your memories with full privacy settings that you control. The magic recipe: first, build your tree or just bring a jetcom from another place. Invite family members, and then upload photos and documents. Now, tag those individuals from your family tree. Those who are members of your website will receive a notification that you have tagged them in a photo. This will encourage them to come, view, and collaborate with you. And finally, enjoy with family and friends everywhere. Thank you very much for your attention. I encourage you to view other lectures about MyHeritage features. I hope you have learned a little bit more how to take advantage of your DNA test for genealogy research. Have a wonderful day.